All right, now, how do we get here? How do we get to this point here? Okay? How did I make this? I wanted to show you how this is done right here, okay? How did I make this little, all right, very, very simple. I simply took a moto tool and I drilled a hole in the arm, in the hand of the piece, okay? And I simply took a toothpick and I broke off the end and I just stuck that toothpick in there like that. All right? And the toothpick was, of course, sticking way out. That's how I made the little, for this small of a figure, a toothpick works fine, okay, to make the little pole that he's carrying, the little stick he's carrying. All right? It's just a toothpick, just like that. Now, he's got a little, like a little pouch suitcase on the back, in other words. Now, how did I make that? Well, I'm going to show you how I made that. You take a little piece of wood. This is a little bit bigger than this one. Let me, but I'm just going to show you how I did. This is a little bit longer than this one. And this is about 1/8 of an inch, okay? Let me cut a little bit more of it off just to get it the way I want it. To get it about where we wanted, which is pretty close right there, okay? You have this, it's about 1/8 of an inch is what it is, a piece of wood. Now if you have a piece of wood 1/8 of an inch, use that or whatever. And what I have here is, you'll need a pair of wire snips to do this, but I have a little, here. See this little wire here? I bought this at Hobby Lobby. It's a very fine wire that you can buy over there. And I want to show you what I'm going to do. Now I have my Dremel with a very sharp tip on it. I'm going to take, and at the top of this, I'm going to drill a little hole on the end over here. I'm going to drill a little hole on this end over here. It's not the end, but it's almost to the end. Doesn't have to be real deep. Okay. Now, you take your wire, and of course the wire is too long, so let's go ahead and, where's my snips at? Oh boy, here they are. Okay. We're just gonna, you ain't gonna see this, but I'm gonna just cut that off just a little bit like that, okay? Where it's about like this. And I'm gonna take one end, and I'm gonna put it inside this right here. Okay, you see that? And then I'm gonna bend that wire over like this, and put the other side, you have to kind of in here. And there we go, just right in there. And then you can kind of adjust it the way you want it and all that. See that? And you got a little suitcase. Then you take your super glue and you glue both just a little bit inside there, and that glues onto there. Okay? Now you come to your toothpick, which is sticking further out here, and you kind of figure out about where this is going to fit on the end of it, where it kind of fits close to his body, and you take your snip simply and you snip that excess toothpick off there. Okay? And there's your little suitcase that you can put on here just like that. Alright? And I've already glued it onto the back of here. You just take your super glue and glue it on the back. Just put that little suitcase like that. And that's how you make them. Whoop, I dropped it. I'm sorry. That's how you make those little suitcases like that. Okay? You can buy this wire at Hobby Lobby. It's very cheap. It's not expensive, but it's real fine wire. Real fine, like oh, I don't know what they use it for. Maybe pictures or whatever. But it's just real fine wire. In fact, a lot of the wire is for picture hanging and things like. If you have a picture hanging kit, some of that wire that you have in there, you can use the same thing. Just so it's not too stiff. You don't want the wires too stiff, where it can bend real easy, and you can put it together like that. So there is our little situation of how we make the little suitcase for the back of it. Put it on there like that. You can have two suitcases, I guess. No, we're just going to have one. But that's how it works. And that's how you make them for the little, as you see, it's already, now a lot of people, what they'll do, I'm able to kind of paint in here and get into here all right. What a lot of people are going to do is they're going to go ahead and paint it before you you glue it on here. And then you glue it on there. And it'll fit right on there and fits good. And everybody's happy. All right, well, God bless you now, and that's how you do it. God bless.